What's up, YouTube? Coach Jim back with another round of busting cards, and as you can see, we are back at our normal setup, but the backdrop, the display, is just a little bit different. We're back from our cruise. We had a phenomenal time, and when I say phenomenal, I mean that's underplaying it because it was indescribable what went on that boat while we were on the cruise. We not only got to meet the players and got to get these incredible autographs, but for whatever reason, my son and I, man, we were brought into the inner sanctum because these players connected with the two of us, brought us in, and we got to spend time with them. And when I say spend time with them, I mean like, with Guy McIntyre, who is a guard for the 49ers for 9 years and won 3 Super Bowls with them. Offensive guard who protected Joe Montana and played with Jesse Sapolu. He just hooked up with my son and I, and we walked up and down the streets of Ensenada, Mexico for like the entire morning, just the 3 of us. And then later that day, we hooked up with Sheldon Day, who's our defensive tackle currently, and we spent the whole afternoon just sitting at a table with just the 3 of us talking about football and about life. So it wasn't like we just got to see these guys and see them from a distance. We actually got to connect with them, get to know them. They got to know us. It was absolutely insane. But you can see in the background, we got some really cool stuff while we were on the trip. And you can see the big one. I got my Rice jersey. Jerry didn't play. You can see he ran his signature completely up the side of the 0. And he was such a great guy, just really nice, eager to just sign and take pictures and whatever you wanted him to do. So that was really cool, getting to meet the GOAT. I mean, there's a lot of talk about who's the greatest at what position and this and that and the other thing. But when it comes to wide receiver, there's no question. Players will tell you, coaches will tell you, fans will tell you, media personnel will tell you, when it comes to wide receivers, there's one GOAT, there's a clear winner, and it's Jerry Rice. And we got to meet him and hang out with him and get his autograph. And then the theme of the cruise was faithful then, faithful now for the 49er faithful. And that meant that they had a mixture of players. They had some guys who were on the Super Bowl teams of the 80s and 90s. And then they had some of the younger guys who are playing currently today. So we'll start with the current players. And I got a mini helmet signed by some of the current stars that were on the boat. Adrian Colbert, who's a safety, playing right now for the 49ers. Great young man. He is hilarious. He took over the show, led the karaoke parties, led the dance parties, interacted with the fans. We got to play cornhole with him. I mean, this guy was just awesome. And then we got our future star, Matt Breida, number 22. Young man stepped up this year at running back. And when Jerick McKinnon went down and we didn't know what we were going to do, Matt stepped up. And for the first 8 games of the season, he was leading the NFL in rushing yards. And just a great young man, very young. Got a lot of growing to do physically and mentally for the NFL, but he says he's ready for the challenge. So we're looking for good things with him. And then the guy that I just talked about, Sheldon Day, number 96, defensive tackle for our 49ers. Great young man. I mean, just unbelievable young guy. You're going to hear more about him in the future because we connected, exchanged information, and I'm hoping to get him on the channel just to do some stuff and talk about his camp that he puts on every year, where he takes a group of high school age kids and he takes them to Notre Dame, gives them a weekend experience, lets them hang out with an NFL player, and then gives them some stuff to think about as they make that transition from high school to college and then hopefully on into the pros. But great young man. And he said he'd love to be on the channel. In fact, we were this close. We were this close, guys. It was unbelievable. We had everything out. We were actually going to do a card break on the boat with Sheldon Day, and he was going to open up the cards with us. But at the last minute, the management team from the event that was put on that brought the players in came in and said, hey, we can't do that. Contractually, it goes against the contract that we had with the NFL to get these guys to come in, or with the team to get these guys to come in. So we had to put a pause on it. But Sheldon said, hey, we'll hook you up at a later date. So we're going to get together and do some stuff and promote his camp, promote the channel, and get him to do something with us. So that would be really cool when and if that works out. And then this helmet, pretty special. Keena Turner was one of my all-time favorite players to watch when I was a kid. Linebacker for the 49ers during the Super Bowl runs. You can see he signed it not only with his name, but all 4 Super Bowls. He's got Super Bowls in all 4 Super Bowls that he was in. That was pretty awesome. Did not ask him for the extra signage. Was just simply talking to him and told him how much I appreciated him as a player and now as a member of upper management with the team. For whatever reason, he said, "Hey, what do you want me to put on the helmet?" And I said, "Whatever you want." And that's what he signed. So really cool guy, nice guy to talk to. And then we got a ball signed with some of the OG players that were there. Now every person on this ball has got at least 1 Super Bowl with the 49ers, and some of them have been there for multiple ones. So we'll start up here in the corner. We got Dennis Brown, who was a defensive end for the Niners. I think he played like 6 years or so for the Niners, but he won a Super Bowl in 1995 with them. Another great guy that we got to hang out. He actually proposed to his fiance, and we were hanging out with them when that happened, so that was cool to see. Mike Wilson, he was a wide receiver for the 49ers, who played about 9 years, got all 4 Super Bowl titles with the Niners, and was there when Rice was drafted, and actually was Rice's mentor for his first few years when he came into the league. And then we got Dwight Hicks. Dwight Hicks was a safety for the 49ers for several years back in the day. He's got 2 Super Bowls with the Niners. The first 2 that the Niners won, he was on those teams, played safety with Ronnie Lott. In fact, he was the starting safety when Ronnie came into the team. So they competed for the safety position, and I think he slid over to cornerback when Ronnie took over the safety position. Pretty cool to meet him as well. We got Guy McIntyre. I told you we spent the entire day in Ensenada, Mexico. Just Guy, myself, and my son walking up and down, going in and out of the stores. He was so fun to talk to. He's actually head of the players alumni for the 49ers currently. So basically you could say I'm one step away from every 49er who's ever played the game. But that's pretty cool, man. Just a great guy. You can see he signed his name, put his number up top, and his favorite verse, 1 Colossians 13. So really cool dude, man. Number 62, and then we slide over to his partner in crime, number 61, Jesse Sapolu, who played I think 15 years for the 49ers, won 4 Super Bowls with them, was an anchor for that offensive line. These 2 are the guys who blocked for Montana, blocked for Roger Craig, opened up those holes, let that offense roll like they did. So that was all the signatures that we got. Well, I got one more, but let me see if I can pull that. I wasn't going to put that on camera because it's a little difficult to hold this up. But I actually got number, you can't really see it, but it's number 82, John Taylor, 3-time Super Bowl champion. John Taylor was a guy that played with the 49ers with Jerry Rice, and they were a 1-2 punch at wide receiver. In fact, in the 1989 Super Bowl, and the reason I got that jersey is I'm going to do something special with it and double mount Rice's jersey and Taylor's jersey and do an homage to the 1989 Super Bowl, because in 89 they won the Super Bowl. They both had over 100 yards receiving, and Rice ended up being the MVP, but John Taylor caught the winning touchdown to beat Cincinnati in that Super Bowl. And then just a few months later, my son was born. So 1989 is a pretty good year for Coach Jim. So I want to do a double mounted jersey memorial to that year, that season. I think that'll be really cool. Once I get that put together, I'll make sure to show that on the channel so you guys can see it as well. So as you can tell, man, I'll be talking about this cruise for a long time. And in fact, I went ahead and put a deposit down on next year's cruise because they're going to do it again next year. Maybe some different players. But I went ahead and put a deposit down. So I'll be doing this again. And I can tell you guys, like I said, if your team puts one of these cruises together, it is absolutely phenomenal because the guards come down. They're just mingling with everyone else on the cruise. And you really get a chance to connect with them in a deep way. And this was just fascinating for me to be walking down a cruise ship and all of a sudden you hear your name called and you turn around and it's Dwight Hicks. and he calls you over to sit and talk with Jesse Sopalu and Dennis Brown, just about football, just about how the game's played today and what was different back in the day when they played. It was, I mean, so incredible. But enough about the cruise for now. That's our autos and stuff. But I want to get into some cards also. So we're going to break open our certified sports cards. Now, this is the first certified sports cards that I've gotten. I haven't jumped into this product much, and I did not get the high-end product. I thought about it. By the time I decided, well, I'd get one, they were sold out of it. So if they do it again, maybe I'll jump in and get one. But I wanted to see what the product's like, how it's put together, open one on the channel. So I went ahead and grabbed one. And this is the NFL Certified Sports Cards Series 3. And we'll check this thing out. Would be awesome to cut this bad boy open and find a 49er after getting off the cruise and getting all the autographs that we got and hanging out with them. That would be phenomenal, wouldn't it? But let's take a look. So in here we've got our Peanuts. I'm just going to pull those out and sweep them to the side here. And we've got our packs of cards. And we got, let's see, we got our insert here. So featured hits, 2016 Select Jared Goff tie-dye, 2014 Contenders Jimmy Garoppolo rookie ticket autograph, 2018 Sam Darnold. So those would be the featured hits. So hopefully one of those three are in here. More than likely it's going to be one of these, which is just the other stuff. So you can see it's a pretty expansive checklist here that could be in the box. And check those out. Well, we've got a pack of cards. Let's see what is in here before we get into the hits. And we've got Classic Football 2017, and we've got a 2017 Prestige. So we'll open these up first, and then we'll go into the hits. So 2017 Classic. We got Brandon Marshall, Spencer Ware, AJ Green, Khalil Mack. Ooh, we got a Dick LeBeau, and that is number 9 out of 175, Hall of Famer. And we got Derek Barnett, Eddie George, and Lawrence Taylor. Now we'll open up 2017 Prestige. And we've got Drew Brees, Paul Perkins, and we've got somebody behind Paul Perkins. We'll pull him to the back just in case that's an auto. And we've got KD Cannon, rookie card. And we've got Spectacular Catch, Marcus Allen, Tyler Lockett, John Brown, Zach Miller, and then we'll let Paul Perkins reveal whatever is behind him. And it may not be an auto, but it could be. And we've got Carl Lawson, not an auto, just an extra points card, rookie card, extra points parallel for Carl Lawson. So there you go. They tricked us. Love it when they put cards backwards. They're not numbered, nothing really spectacular, but they make you feel like you got something anyway. So inside we've got a business card. So there you go, certified sports cards. You can check them out at CertifiedSportsCards.com or on Instagram at CertifiedSportsCards, or you can email them CertifiedSportsCards or SportsCardsCertified@gmail.com. So there you go. And we got a team bag. Let's see what is in this one. And our first one is Sean Green. That's an NFL die cut. Looks like 2 swatches and a football. Autographed. And that is numbered 77 out of 299. So there you go. Our next one, got a mem card from Rookies and Stars, rookie Vince Mail for the Browns, not numbered. And then we got a rookie ticket autograph for Quincy Wilson out of 2017 Contenders. So not too bad. So 2 autos, an M card. And now we've got our hit. Yep, our hit. And let's see what this one is. So we've got, our hit is going to be Dolphin, 15 out of 99. Ooh, and that's Jarvis Landry. So nice, really cool patch. 15 out of 99. Let's get it out of this bag so you can see what this looks like. Nice 3-color patch there. Almost a 4-color. Basically, it is a 4-color. You can see a little bit of the white peeking out right there. So I know that's a stretch shining out of that card, but it's 3-color, maybe 4-color card patch there. Really cool. Sticker auto, but it's all on sticker. 15 out of 99 out of Topps Finest. Nice card. So pretty happy with that one. That's a cool looking card. Patch goes really well with the color scheme in the card as well. So overall, I think that's a hit. So there you go. We've got basically 4 hits. We got our autograph of Shawn Green. We've got Vince Mail memorabilia card. We got our Quincy Wilson rookie ticket auto. And then we got the Jarvis Landry RPA. So very nice card there. So there you have it. That's going to do it for this video. Certified sports cards. That was a fun little rip. You know, I may get another one. And like I said, if they do the high-end packs again, maybe I'll grab one of those. And you might see some of this auto action in the background for a little bit of time anyway. I don't think I'll leave the Rice on the backdrop, but I may set the ball up. I may put the helmets, leave the helmets there as a permanent feature for now. But, man, just had a great time on that cruise, a great rip as I get back. And thank you guys for being part of this family, supporting this channel, supporting what we're doing. And as always, until our next video, go grab some packs, bust them open, see what you get.